What's good, ladies and gents? Welcome back to MKO Boxing, aka MKO Pugilism, where we talk all things boxing. Remember to like and subscribe on YouTube, and of course, follow on TikTok. So let's get into it. So, last night's action, we had Saul Canelo Alvarez once again going for the undisputed at super middleweight against William Scull from Cuba. And this was one of those fights where it had a bit of intrigue to it, I suppose, because for me personally, I hadn't really seen anything of William Scull. Again, it's a bit of a mystery sort of thing to me. But yeah, the fight itself turned out to be a little bit on the dull side. It was pretty much comprised of William Scull boxing very negatively, exclusively on the back foot, and just sort of skirting around the ring. Canelo, there's much slower feet and stuff, and trying to sort of catch William Scull, and being able to catch Scull in little spots and cut off the ring in certain spots and instances, but pretty much Scull was mainly able to get away and at times outbox Canelo, but Canelo was a man landing the meaningful punches, while Scull just pretty much, was happy just to sort of be there. He wasn't trying to grab the fight by the scruff of the neck or anything. He was just dancing away, dancing away, dancing away, never really trying to make any action. And to me, as much as I respect movement and respect different styles in boxing, I accept that. Look, there's different styles, guys that move, there's guys that stand and trade, there's brawlers, but whatever. But with Scully was just very, very negative, exclusively moving away. And Canelo, he did get to him in spots, but he wasn't really able to do too much damage to Scull. It was just these little spots and combinations where he'd finally corner him and get him, and it maybe land 1, 2, 3, but then Skull's off right away again, sort of thing. So yeah, as a spectacle, it wasn't very impressive. It was pretty much the same as, for most of the fight. Scull had his moments, but his moments were just few and far between. Very, very negative on his part, because really you find someone like Canelo who's going to be a big favorite, and you'd think to yourself, well, you've got to have some level of aggression. You've got to try and go for the fight, and you've got to try and attack Canelo. You can't just sort of sit back and try and beat him on the back foot doing the bare minimum. You've got to do a lot. You got to be aggressive and make it very clear that you're beating him. You got to perform like a Dimitri Bivol or Floyd Mayweather. Those sort of performances where, yes, they're using movement, but they're also landing shots and making sure Canelo's missing every time, and they're aggressive in spots. You got to do that sort of performance. Otherwise, if you're just negative running around the ring, you're not going to get very far. So anyway, that's my thoughts on it. It was a very dull fight, because there wasn't the engagement from Scull. So that's what I thought on it. Good, Canelo wins again, but not very entertaining. But yeah, again, good for Canelo. It becomes undisputed again, but as a spectacle, as a fight, very dull. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Until next time, it's MK Boxing, over and out.